I hope you're having a good day. Oh, what is good? Good isn't really a thing. It's just dependent on whether you want it to happen or not. It's based off of your values. Good and bad are just things to distinct what I value and you value, and what benefits me and what benefits you. Instead of just saying, oh, this is beneficial for me, you say, oh, this is good. And it's also a way to say that it's good for you and me, us as a group. This is good for us. There isn't a thing such as truly good or evil. Those don't exist. When someone says killing is evil, it's more of, I don't want that in the society that I live in. It's something that I think doesn't benefit me to have anyone else harmed. I prefer having people. I can't have the society if people are killing other people, then I won't have a society eventually. So we say killing is bad. Killing is wrong. It's the incorrect answer. When truly morals are just a thing that we make so we all are equally happy instead of just one person. Because if we make one person upset, then it can make other people upset. Because that person will want to do the same thing to the other people so that they get what they had taken from them. And people try to outplay this game by, committing crime and being morally wrong. But just like time, morals are a thing that us as a society have made to understand the inner workings of our society and what's happening around us. It's very difficult for us to understand people if morals aren't involved. Morals are just a way to show our values, and what we believe is morally right or wrong shows what we value more in what we want from people around us. And if you still don't believe me, let's look at Hitler, right? Everyone says he's evil and very bad, but I don't want to say he wasn't wrong, because that makes me look like I agree with it, what he did. I don't. But for what he wanted, he wasn't doing the wrong thing. He was doing things to accomplish his goal. And so in his eyes, he was doing good things. These people deserve to be eradicated because they don't belong in the society that I want, in the vision that I have of the world. And I think understanding that there isn't an inherent good or evil is an important thing to acknowledge so that you understand people more. Don't think that someone is bad just because they hurt you. They hurt you for a reason, whether it be emotionally or physically. They hurt you for a reason to benefit themselves, not out of anything against you, or maybe it was something against you and they wronged you to get their emotions out, but they do it to gain something. Everyone does something to gain, even if it might be the wrong play for them. They just don't realize. Good and evil are often tied to emotions, and that's because emotions drive our values. And values and emotions and morals are all intertwined. So if someone feels good about something bad that happened to you, that doesn't mean they're bad. That doesn't mean that they are wrong to feel that way either. It's complicated, but in a way, having one opposing force makes your life better. When Hitler died, for a short time, he improved the world, to say the least. Him existing as a great evil, quote-unquote, made the world better. I mean, you can think of all the bad things that have happened, and you can also think of the good things that have come out of them. Just because something goes against your belief doesn't mean that it causes complete misfortune for you, but just because something also goes your way doesn't mean that you're completely fortunate from it either. Everything is intertwined, and it's all very, very complex, because you pull one string and another 15 get pulled with it, when you just wanted that one tiny thread. And if you don't completely get what I mean, for example, let's just say that your friend doesn't like you anymore, and you no longer talk to them in class or work or whatever, but this is a bad thing, right? But then not being friends with you anymore gives you more free time, and time to effectively do your work or school or whatever they were taking time away from. And so you become more efficient and a better person alone. So it's kind of a good thing, right? Or let's say that, you get into a relationship. That's a good thing, right? But they take away your time, your money, your effort, and you just feel exhausted. And and try so hard to make it work, and this is a bad thing, right? So, like I've said, there's no good or bad. There's just things that benefit you and things that don't. And even if they inherently should benefit you,
there can still be downsides. And this is something that really annoys me in fiction most of the time, especially the classic fantasy where one's good, one's evil, one's blah blah blah, one's blah 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 blah. You know? Like, the Great Demon Lord is just evil to be evil. And that's not reasonable. It's just to put this idea in our minds that good is good and bad is bad, and that can't really change. And there is no nuance when there is. And when you look at these stories, they are stupid. They're for children, right? But I don't think just because they are childish and lack understanding, that doesn't mean that you should give them to children. I think that's actually a bad idea. I don't think anyone should be evil to be evil. Like, if they want to be evil, maybe make it so that everyone who's been quote-unquote good in their life has been evil to them, so they think being evil hurts them less, you know? I don't think they're bad to be bad is a good justification. You know, have them benefit in some way from what they're doing, and not just have them do it out of spite for, you know, someone else just existing. They can do it out of spite, but not just for them existing. You know, whether it be jealousy, envy, whatever. Because those emotions are not valid. Valid is the wrong word, but they're felt for a reason. And people want to get rid of people that they're envious and jealous of because they feel like if that person's not there, then, oh, who's next? Me. It must be me. Because I'm second best, right? And theoretically, yeah, if you get rid of all the people that are better than you, then you'll be the best. But that would be getting rid of a lot of people. And that would also have to be getting rid of people who eventually get better than you. And that's not realistically possible. So I think you should get rid of this idea of this person's good, this person's bad. I'm not saying don't say good and bad, because they're words, they're meant to be said. That's their purpose. But more of quit really labeling people as good and bad, because you can't. They're not labels. One person isn't good, one person isn't bad. They just do whatever benefits them the most for the values that they hold dear. But I think I've talked for long enough. I'm so sorry for my audio. This video, I didn't realize until way too late. And I didn't feel like re-recording because that would be a lot of time that I need to spend on other videos. So I, again, am sorry. But I hope you did enjoy this one. And if you did, check out my other videos. They do not have audio problems most of the time. Do not quote me. But yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow, and take care. Goodbye.